Right, so I've got some horse's hair. Now I got this off eBay. It was about £6, you know, with postage. So I'm going to make, or attempt to make, some horsehair snares. So like the old traditional horsehair animal snares. I did a bit of research and found out a couple of things, and one of them was, if I could remember the name of the channel I'd let you know, but there was another bloke who'd made a horsehair fishing line, and he said out of horsehair, the white horsehair is stronger than black horsehair. But the problem was I'd already ordered black horsehair, thinking the colour might be better for snares. So I'll order some white stuff and then I'll do the same again. And also he had a great method for twisting the horsehairs really easily. If I can remember or find it at the channel, I'll put a link to it and everything. So this is the horsehair, how you get it. First, in the old days you would have just got a horse and cut some of the hair and its tail off. You see it like that. They're long. Apparently they're about 78 centimetres long. And if you get a few strands, you could do 3 or 4 strand ones. I'll take 4. Hopefully I get 4. And we'll see if we can make a snare out of it or something. The only thing is, I'm just hoping that the camera will actually be close enough or whatever to pick it up. So I'll try to do it on a white piece of paper for you. I'll move the camera down, show you what I've already done, and then show you how I made them. Right, so hopefully you can see this. I've just realised the name of the person who did the other video was Woodcrafter 76, and he showed you how to twist together horsehair to make a fishing line. So we can do the exact same thing with horsehair but for a snare. I've got 2 on here. Hopefully you can see this. This one is a 3-strand black horsehair, and then this one is a 4-strand. It came out slightly shorter, but you can see it there. And most of the time these kind of thin ones, they would have used these for bird traps. And then this one, obviously, do the same again. It's got a little noose, a little loop in it. Hopefully you can see that. But you can see this one's slightly thicker. Right, so I'll show you a really easy way to twist them together. So I've got 4 horsehairs there. You can see it. I'm just gonna make sure they're all together and then just tie a knot in it, just to keep them all together. So that's just a normal knot been tied. I might trim the end of that off a bit if I can find my scissors. So then the way you do this is, I'm hoping you can see, is I've got 4, you can do it with 3, it's easier with 3. Should have 4 there, yeah. So you put a strand between each finger and if you've got 4 you're going to have one over the end there, but it's actually better to have that one, not one here, if you know what I mean. It's better to have one there if you're going to do it 4, if that makes sense, because it's easier to do it like that. Right, so I've got those there like that, put them across there. Hope you can see this. So I've got 4 bits of string, or about 4 bits of horsehair going through my fingers, and I've got 1 bit here. And then this is the simple part, is then you just get this and put it there like that. Then all you do is you kind of hold here quite tight. This part, you just start twisting it and then pulling it at the same time. Really simple way of doing this. Then you do a bit and then you kind of comb these ones out again. You kind of pull it tight as you're doing it. I found that this black horsehair, I think I just snapped a bit then. This black horsehair is quite brittle. Well, as a single strand it is. So I'm just pulling it tight and then comb these out again. And kind of twist it, pulling it tight at the same time. So you can kind of see it there, and you see it coming between my fingers, and you just keep going again. Twisting, pulling, twisting and pulling, and then combing it out, and then twisting again. Takes a little bit of practice to do. And you just keep going like that. Until you've got what you want. Now, I don't know yet whether it's possible to do this twice and then tie, or maybe 3, and tie 3 of these together and then do that again. It may work. I haven't tried it with this yet. You know, to then twist 3 of these what you've made into an even thicker one. And I suppose it depends what you're after, because you know, they used to use these for little birds, not great big birds or anything. You see it there coming along. I'll carry that on and show you the next bit. Right, so that's about as far as I got it, if you can just about see that. I hope you can. Then all I do at the other end is tie another knot. Just do it on a small piece of this. tie another knot, and then just make a small loop, and essentially it's just an overhand knot, I believe. Put that back under there. Quite hard to tie knots in this stuff. It's weird old stuff when you've used it. Mind you, you know, unless it's a survival situation or you really want to recreate some old style traps, you're not going to have much call for horsehair snares, but I like to try these old things out, and it's probably good to know in a survival situation another way of doing so. So there's a little loop. I've only made a short piece here, but you could see on the other one. And then you just get this end and obviously put that back through there, and you've got yourself a small horsehair bird snare. To be honest, these ones came out better than that one. It's always the way when you try to do something on camera, but this one probably came out the best. I'm going to see if I can do some thicker ones as well later on. But that twisting method, if it does turn out that people can't understand it, I'll do it with a bigger piece of string. But you can see that one's worked good. And the way you'd attach these on is you could just tie them as normal, or do another loop. So that's your snare. Do another loop this end to tie some thicker string on, and use that thicker string to then tie that to your little branch or whatever you're going to use it for. So I'll also later on, I'll test the breaking strain on these as well. On these black ones, I don't think it's going to be much, because I can tell they're quite brittle. Right, anyway, cheers for watching. I'll see you later.